What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are. Green day, bounced back from yesterday. Yesterday was a red day, first red day for the month of May, and today bouncing right back with a nice big win. I actually traded 3 stocks, and I'm only green on 1 out of those 3 names, so not the best accuracy, but profit-loss ratio is what it all comes down to. The biggest winner I'm up almost $7,000 on, and so those other 2 small losses, well, they don't really matter since both of them are less than $500. Actually, one of them was a little over, but both of them are less than $600, which is great. So give me a shout out of what you traded today, what you were watching pre-market. Of course, join me live streaming tomorrow, 9:15, pre-market watch list as always. Subscribe so you get those alerts. The stocks I trade today, they were straight off the watch list. So you guys should have been able to see them 9:15, 9:30 before the bell even rang. Bell rang and we got a 50% squeeze. It was awesome. All right, so we're gonna try to finish up this week strong, Thursday and Friday, and I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. All right, everyone, so we're gonna do our midday market recap here. A really nice bounce back today. Now, today actually started with a red trade. Started the day by going red on ADXS, but was able to bounce back, get myself into the green thanks to PDSB, and I even sort of botched the PDSB trade, not intentionally, but because my broker, for some reason, gave me a buying power error on it. So let me switch here to PVT. I'll just take a peek at it. It doesn't look like there's much going on in that one, so I'm just gonna mute the scanners for right now. So $5,929 of profit here, trading in the IRA account, trying to build up the equity. Took the red day yesterday in my main account, sort of wanted to switch gears, make a little profit here today, and ended up having this really nice big move on PDSB, which is still up 34%. The entry that we were looking at was right here at $7. So this one was on the watch list pre-market. It had a pre-market flag with a pre-market high of 750. It broke that and just squeezed, hit a high of $9.24. Now, here's the thing. On my first trade on ADXS, I took this trade, jumped into it, basically looking for a quick red to green move, and it immediately rejected, and I stopped out. I tried to get back in for the break of the VWAP. That failed, and I stopped out there as well. So 2 small losses on ADXS, kind of frustrating. It actually did end up going back up here through the VWAP, but whatever. So that was a gap and go trade. Let me just squeeze this a little bit. All right, so that was a gap and go trade, ADXS. It was gapping up 13%. Pre-market, it had about 750,000 shares of volume, so not a crazy amount, but a decent amount of volume. Let's see, let me change this time frame, historical, 9:20 a.m. There we go. So ADXS was, right here. Yoga, top of the gap scanner, lower priced. It actually ended up making a pretty nice 20% move from $1 to $1.22, $1.23. But I steered clear of it. Being below $2, the risk was a little too high. ARCI, very low float, as you can see here, up 20%, 750,000 shares of pre-market volume. Actually, that was the one I was thinking of. But by the time the bell was ringing, it was already stair-stepping down. And so that did not give us a trigger for an entry. TMSR, only 100 shares of volume. PDSB right here. So this one, we saw it and I was kind of like, all right, it's a biotech stock. This is what the daily chart looks like. These were all of the resistance levels. We cover these in the Warrior Pro class, looking left and up. So basically the bell rang and this thing just exploded. I mean, it was like paused and then took off. And as it broke 7, I just tried to jump right in it and my orders got rejected. And so I called up Lightspeed and I was like, Rob, what's going on? That's the nice thing about having your broker, on speed dial. He picked up his phone right away. He said, let me check. Yeah, I see what's going on. I'll fix that for you. He fixed it for me. And so I jumped in this on the first 1-minute pullback right here. And so I missed what, was probably going to be at least a 6,000, probably 6,000 share position around 7, maybe doubling at 750 for a squeeze up to 8. this could have easily been on that first 1 minute candle, a really nice trade. Now, granted, that first 1 minute candle only had 100,000 shares of volume, so I wouldn't have been able to buy probably and sell 10,000 shares, but it still could have been a really nice trade. And so I'm a little bummed out that I missed it, but just, focus, recenter, and took the first 1 minute pullback. Boom, right there, and made about $3,000. Bought the second one right here, made another $1,000. Bought this one here, made a little bit more, and then the last trade was right here. I was actually still holding and sold on this spike up through $9, putting me up $6,853 on the name, which was great. So, I recovered, I certainly recovered the loss on ADXS. I made up for the fact that I missed the first pullback. What I did was, or missed this first spike, what I did as it was pulling back here, as it started to break back up through $8, I took a starter at $8.10. I then added at $8.30. The new candle made a new high right here. I actually added at $8.50 for the break over high a day. I was expecting an immediate test of $9. So I had 9,000 shares right there. It hit a high of 969 or 869. It then started to drop down and I sold it at 850. So that's the trade. I didn't make a ton on that. I then got back in right here for the break of 840. Remember I said I was watching this for the break of 844, jumped in around 838 for the break of 40, broke 44, squeezed up to 60, high of 83. Again, didn't hold that level, but took some profit there, then comes back down. And again, my approach on this one was to anticipate the first candle to make a new high. And so I was anticipating it getting in a little early, and then as it popped up, selling through that spike. And that's what we cover in the Warrior Pro class. Students who are in the classes, you'll know this setup right here was the ABCD setup. So that right there is the setup that we talk about in this chapter right here. This is, we see it time and time again. You learn to see the pattern in real time. You got to capitalize on it. So great opportunity there. I actually wasn't as aggressive on it as I wish I had been. But in any case, some nice trades there. And then really the first one was just buying the first pullback. So so that was nice there. And then CLRB, this was just kind of like a little bit of a stupid trade. I got in right here and it just like immediately rejected. So I was thinking it was going to break over 290. I bought it at 290 and then stopped out as it came back down. So that's the way it goes sometimes. But we'll finish the day up $5,929.13 here in my IRA account. That's a nice solid green day. And, it doesn't recover all of yesterday, unfortunately, but it's a good step in the right direction. And, we'll try to finish up this week with a couple more green trades here tomorrow and Friday. And here, look at this, CLRB squeezing back up, 290, an important spot to keep on watch. If it breaks that level and then goes to 3, we'll see if that big seller is still there at 290. 87 on the ask right now. PDSB, I would keep on watch as well. It may end up, so 88, it's kind of struggling there. 90, 95. So will people throw in the towel? Short sellers? Will long traders, buyers just jump in? 95. I would have kind of hoped it would be over $3 already. No, seems a little sluggish. So might end up double topping here at 98. 97, 98. No, 99. There it goes, 305. So, that's where that setup of jumping in at 90. Are you buying high? Yes. Buy high, sell higher. That's kind of the approach. And in this case, would have worked. Could have probably made back what I lost on it, but again, you got to know when to throw in the towel and call it a day. It's just one of those things. Every single day, you're either leaving money on the table or you're giving back profit. And today, maybe I'm going to leave a little money on the table, but yesterday I certainly gave back some profit. So I'm just gonna try to, take the profit that I have today, put it in my pocket, walk away, and live to trade another day, come back tomorrow. All right, so that's the game plan. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. I will see you first thing tomorrow morning around 9:15 for pre-market analysis. We'll be live streaming on YouTube, and then we'll start trading as soon as the bell rings at 9:30. All right, see you guys in the morning. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.